welcome. And a prime evening to all of you. I'm Thunderbird Prime, Master of VTuber, and tonight is a Guerrilla stream. Tonight is going to be an unboxing stream for Grand Archive TCG. I went out and got not one, but 2 Recollection decks. Mordred Recollection deck and Woja. Now, a Recollection deck is a little different from your standard starter deck. It comes with a lot more stuff than just a regular pre-constructed deck like in other TCGs. You might not be able to read it, but a Recollection deck comes with a durable magnetic storage box, a pre-constructed 60-card main deck and 12-card material deck, a set of 100-count Dragon Shield art sleeves featuring Mordred, Aurelian Regent, a set of cards completing the playsets for the pre-constructed deck, so like 4 total of every card, damage counter, art dividers, 2 Radiant Origins first edition booster packs. Oh wait, 2? Huh, because this one comes with 3 booster packs. We only get 2? Huh, but it's the newest set, Radiant Origins. Maybe that's why they cheaped out. They really shouldn't cheap out like that. If you're trying to attract people to your card game, maybe don't cheap out. Anyways, with my trusty knife here, I'll just open it up very carefully. The cellophane I don't give a damn about. It's the actual box that I need to take better care of. So there's like very glossy image of Mordred. You see it? Mordred, Aurelian Regent. Nice fancy box. Something you might actually want to keep. But you can just push this out. Voila! Just like that. It's a magnetic box, so you can... Whoop, look at that. You open it up, it's like full art of Mordred. Ta-da! Let's see. And we have 100 counts of just Mordred Dragon Sleeve Shields. A deck box, which comes with all the extra cards, and a divider. Radiant Origins. I did not get a special insert card. For those of you who don't know, the Recollection deck boxes, the Recollection starters, it has a chance to come with a special insert that has a single CSR rarity card. CSR being a collector sign rare. So basically an autographed card. It has a chance to come with it, so it either has it or it doesn't. So, first edition Radiant Archive. Let's see what's in pack number 1. Oh, probably opened it the wrong way. It is what it is. Alright. I hope I didn't damage the cards. That's always the worry when you're opening packs. Alright. I think I might have to get the scissors for this. The pack is not cooperating. We have ways of dealing with that. Anyways. Okay, so that's an alchemy card. Don't really care too much about that. Okay, 2 of spades. So this is part of the suited archetype. Let's see. Basically an Assassin Tomb Sweep. Let's see. If you're level 1 or higher, this costs 1 less to activate. Banish a target card in graveyard. Okay. Galesmere. Horse. Horse. Insert Uma Musume jokes here. It's just a vanilla 2/3. Cost 3. Alright. Valiant Protector. Bulwark. If combat damage would be dealt to an ally with any Bulwark counters on it, remove one and prevent that damage instead. Okay, it's a beefy card. But only if you were playing a Guardian Champion. Frostmind, that sounds like something I would use. Let's see. Okay, it's a water cost 2. Negate target card activation unless its controller pays an extra 2 cost. Banish the card that has had its activation negated this way. Alright, so that... Haunting Apparition. Ephemeral. It has stealth. Ephemerate. Pay 5. Activate from graveyard. So it has stealth, so it can't be targeted unless you have true sight. Ooh, Pedophile Embrace. It has Kong Ming on it, so... Each player recovers 8+ level. Okay. Proto-Archive Scout. Ooh. If it's awake, stealth. Proto-Key Crest. Allied War Priestess. If you're a Cleric or Guardian, you get +1. +1 attack. Perishing Floor. It's a Terra card. Okay, so Pedophile Embrace is also Terra. This looks like a Diao Chan card. Fantasia. On enter. Destroy target non-champion object with reserve 3 or memory cost 0. Very Flagrant Guide. Mage. On enter. May level up your champion. If so, deal 6+X unpreventable. 4 times that champion's base level. Ignore the materialization costs. But it usually costs 3 memory, so... You don't have to pay for memory, you just pay the reserve cost 3. So, cards do not get banished. Alright. These packs are kind of hard to open, so I'll just... pop. Let's see, that's another flower card. Veiling Breeze, that's a good card. It's reveal any amount of wind element cards from your memory. Until end of turn, if damage will be dealt to your champion, prevent an amount of damage equal to amount of cards revealed this way. So you play an all-wind deck, and guess what? You're blocking a lot of damage if you play this at the right moment. So, good card, good card. Shade Striker. It's like a common, too. That's a great common card. Ambush. 2/3 Shade Striker. Dewy Slime. Oh, boy. Slime cards. Portly Raccoon. Oh, God. Let's see. Ignited Stab. Slime Call. Cyclone. Joker. Epoko Conqueror, that's a Guardian. Miasmic Fog, oh geez. Ooh, Zephyr, that's another good card I was looking for. Arcane Elemental. Pride 7. Cost 7. What the hell is it? 7/7. That's a beefy boy. Okay, so... Class bonus, if you're a mage, this card costs 1 less to activate for each arcane element card in your banishment. Pride 7 won't obey you unless your champion is level 7 or higher. On attack, beginning of the next end phase, banish arcane elemental. Ooh, a material card, but it's EX. Banish Heirloom of Materia. Choose one. Remove all damage counters from target champion you don't control. Return those counters onto that champion at the beginning of your next turn. For each opponent, for every 2 token objects they control, sacrifice 1. Or pay 3, banish. Draw a card into memory. Okay, it's a decent card, but I wouldn't say it's an amazing card. So our pulls, just at first glance, these 2 are the real winners. Uncommon, common. Like, actually legit good cards. Wait a minute. So here, ooh, yeah, the quick start guide. This is a handy little book for all the terminology they use, like recover, summon, glimpse, negate, champion lineages, inherited effects, stealth, true sight, ephemerate, floating memory, vigor, class bonus, champion bonus. Okay, so let's get into the real nitty-gritty of this. Alright, I gotta be careful not to, like, do any damage to these cards. Even though the packaging is a little tight. I'll find a way to manage. Don't worry, chat. Ya boy, Thunderbird VT. Always finds a way. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we have starting level 0. Oh, the damage counter, yep. And the dividers. Level 1, or level 0, level 1, level 2, level 3. So, your starting level 0 turns into level 1 Mordred, level 2, level 3. And then you have your weapons, your dummy trainer, Rognomenon, Grove Spire, Safeguard Amulet, yoink, Sword of Seeking, Tariff Ring, yoink, Mirror Death's Blade. Because champions are unique. They require either a weapon from your material deck or attack cards from your main deck. So attack, 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 4 attack. On attack, wake up the attacker. So multi attacks. Now here's the real reason why I bought this Recollection deck. The Dungeon Guide. On enter, banish 2 cards at random from memory. Level up your champion right away. Ignoring material costs. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm keeping. Those things are like $15 a pop. Gilda's Fae-Sworn Monarch. She has stealth, so she cannot be hit unless the attacker has true sight, and vigor, which means she wakes up at the start of your end phase. Inspiring Call. If your champion has attacked, this costs 2 less. So lead with your champion, and then your allies will follow suit. I really should just keep these in order. There's no need to take them out of order. So that goes there. Dauntless Assaults. Deflecting Blade. Oh yeah, you can't use Dauntless Assault until you have an advanced element. That's what the EX means. It's Norm, but it's EX. So it's kind of a contradiction. I guess Norm is like you can splash it in a bunch of other advanced elemental decks. I guess that's the reason behind it. Let's see. Safeguard Paragon. You can sacrifice it to prevent next 4 non-combat damage. Another attack card. Sudden Steel. Trickster of the Fey Realm. Top 5 cards of target opponent's deck. Banish up to 2 of them. Put the rest back on top of owner's deck in any order. And when this leaves the field, return banished cards to top of owner's deck in any order. Warrior of the Fey Realm. So this is a very Artorian legend deck with, you know, Knights of the Round Table. The main one, of course, being Mordred. Everyone knows Mordred. And, you know, Fays, Fairies. Banish a sword attack card. Dredging Streams. Banish target card from a graveyard. Drenching Finish. Target player puts the top 3 cards of deck into graveyard, but it's warrior bonus. So you have to play a warrior deck. Ooh, Freezing Hail. Ooh, Freezing Hail seems pretty good. Unit doesn't wake up during controller's next wake up phase. It's pretty good. Might pull that aside. I'm completely dismantling Mordred and seeing what I can use. Negate target activation card unless controller pays 2. Alright. Another good card. Reason number 2 why I bought this. Frostsworn Paladin. So it's a Cleric Warrior Human. 2/3. Intercept. Whenever your champion is attacked while this ally is awake, redirect that attack to this ally. On enter, banish a card with floating memory from your graveyard. Draw a card, put a buff counter on Frostsworn. So it replaces itself, gets stronger. Let's see, Fantasia. Target item or weapon. Linked object loses all abilities, can't be used for an attack. I can see some use cases for it, but probably not right away. So you can see this is a water elemental deck. Okay. Snow Fairy. Stealth. Rest target ally you don't control. Ally doesn't wake up during its controller wake up phase, as long as you control Snow Fairy. Ooh, that's not bad at all. Luminescence, that's another attack card. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Why did I cut my nails short just a couple of days ago? Oh, I know exactly why. It's because my nails were getting too long. That is precisely why. Do I regret my actions? No. Am I still having a hard time? Oh. Hello, Tepang. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. I'm Thunderbird Prime, Master of VTuber. And we are having a Guerrilla stream of sorts. We're doing an unboxing stream for Grand Archive. I have bought both the Mordred Recollection deck and the Guerrilla Recollection deck. We are almost done with the unboxing of Mordred. I did not get a CSR card with my Mordred, so hopefully I pull a CSR with my Guerrilla. So there's the other 2 dungeon guides. Freezing Hail. Take that. Did I take Frostbind too? Sure. I gotta move these cards aside. So, the dungeon guides are $15 a pop. I think Frostsworn Paladin is like somewhere between $4 to $6 a pop, so even go by the lowest one for Frostsworn Paladin. Like, buying the Mordred Recollection deck to get 4 and 4 is already cheaper than just buying the singles individually. Which is really crazy to think about. yeah. Comes with this nice magnetic deck box. You just open it again, and there we go. Voila! Comes with full art of the level 3 when you open it up. Okay, so we can just put this here. So, take all of this, put it back in the box. I got the cards I was looking for. Now, this would be, if I were a really mean person, this would be the bet where I would just throw all this just into the trash. But I'm not that kind of person. I'm just gonna put this away for now. Keep this little terminology guide, because I know it's gonna be important. I'm still learning a lot of the terminology of the game. Some of it is probably carryover from other TCGs like Magic. Like Wake Up. Yeah, that's basically Wake Up, Clean Up. But for some of the cards, they explain the effect right on the card. Like, Stealth means cannot be targeted by attacks unless the attacker has true sight. Intercept means if this ally is awake and your champion is being targeted for an attack, that ally can intercept the attack and become the target instead. So next up is a Guerrilla, Heaven's Favored. So I've been mainly focusing on Kong Ming, but I decided to also try out Guerrilla as well, because in the Grand Archive lore, Guerrilla and Kong Ming are foster sisters that grew up in the same orphanage, and no collector signature rare in this box. Sag. Alright. Abyssal Heaven featuring Lu Bu. Remember, chat, do not pursue Lu Bu. If Dynasty Warriors has taught me anything, is that you do not pursue Lu Bu. Alright, first booster pack. 8-card booster pack. Okay, let's see what we got. Maiden in Shimmering Air. Floating Memory. Fledgling Tamer Animal Bird. Surreptitious Scheme. Increasing Danger. Oh yes, the Battle of Chi Bi. Draw a card. Each player draws a card into their memory. Not bad. Disciple of the Waves, Deluge 3. As long as you have 3 or more water element cards in your graveyard. 1 less to activate. Not bad. Horse. Hidden Long Bowman. Bell of the Chosen. Who? Alright, on enter, put a quest counter on your champion. If Bell of the Chosen entered from a banishment, glimpse 2. Alright, so we drew a material deck card. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So, decent pulls from the first pack. A rare, a common, another common I can use. I suppose the biggest barrier to entry is, of course... Oh my god, I pulled a level 3 Jiao Chan. Except I don't play Jiao Chan. She's another champion you can play. Let's see. Wither counters. Whirlwind Reap. There go my cards. In the Guoja box. Okay, so Whirlwind Reaper. Beginning of end phase. Remove a prep count. Oh, I don't play assassin, so. Oh, a shiny. Disenchant. Destroy target Fantasia. Not bad, not bad at all. Maiden of Reverent Gale. Intercept, Jiao Chan bonus on death. Return target wind element spell action card from your graveyard to memory. Not bad. Disenchant is obviously pretty good because it's a shiny. Waterfall Veiler. Assassin bonus stealth. Okay. Captain Archer. Imbue 4. Ranger. Like, the one definite pro is like the quality of the cards. Another pro, low numbers. I think the most damage I've seen on one card is 11. And that is Arcane Blast from Seiryu, the Azure Dragon. I believe that is a card for Jiao Chan. Horse. If you control a horse ally, glimpse 3. Draw a card into your memory. Ooh, look at that. I drew a level 1 Guojia, even though I already get a level 1 Guojia. Think deep. No thoughts, head empty. Look at that little cute octopus on this Think Deeper's head. Fleet horse. There's a lot of horses. Scorching Impairment. Let's see. Card 2 less to activate if you're a cleric. Draw and discard. Wulin Lancer is a shifting currents change from north to west. +2 until end of turn. Seaside Rangefinder. Okay. Not the most impressive pulls, but I found some stuff I can use. And of course sleeves. Guojia. Her younger adoptive sister. Even though Kong Ming looks like the older one. Alright, and the deck box. I have to be careful opening it. Whoop. Kinda sad that I didn't pull a CSR in either box. Would have been nice, but what can you do? Alright, so we got our little dividers. Level 1 Guojia and level 3 Guojia. And life counter 0. All the way up to like what, 29? I think 29 is the highest most champions can go to. So, better look at these. It's the same art as on the cards. Like the level 1 Guojia, level 3 Guojia, level 3 Guojia but mirrored. Or is this one mirrored? Oh, they're flippable too. Nice. Oh, there's the level 2. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 3. That's nice. Probably it works for, yep, works for Mordred as well. You flip them. But see, Mordred has a second level 3. That's why he has another one. Okay. Now we go through the actual main deck they have constructed. I missed the start. Oh well. So, sad news, Sora. I did not pull a CSR in either the Mordred deck or the Guojia deck. What did I get from the packs? Let's see here. A shiny Disenchant. Another Guojia, level 1, but I already get one automatically in the deck. Level 3 Jiao Chan, but I don't play Jiao Chan. Bell of the Chosen, which is a material card. Disciple of the Waves. Usable. Increasing Danger. Battle of Chibi reference. What else did I pull? Oh, these are all from the Radiant Origins. No, not Radiant Origins. Abyssal Heaven. let's see. What did I... Oh, yeah. I pulled Zephyr, which I was going to get anyways. Veiling Breeze, which I wanted anyways. Frostbound, yeah. Decent. Nothing, like, mind-blowing, unfortunately. Which is why I'm just more determined to just get single-order cards. Because my card pull rates, just like my Genshin pull rates, are just absolutely horrible. Speaking of absolutely horrible gacha pulls, I tried to go for V1 Lorelei this morning, and I got Peritia instead. Now Peritia is like V7. Alright, so Spirit of Fire. I'll use it for my Suzaku build. Goja, Goja, Goja. So, on enter. If you do not control the Fatestone Regalia, so like, usually it's this thing. And it's a special one because it's a double-sided card. All the Fatestone cards are double-sided. It's the Fatestone and then the thing it transforms to. So back to this card. So if you don't control a Fatestone Regalia, which is like a Fatestone in your material deck, you reveal all the cards in your material deck, so giving your opponent free information. Then put a Fatestone Regalia card with the lowest memory cost from among them onto the field without paying the cost, which is good because this costs a whopping 10. And then level 2 Guoja. You may put 2 quest counters on Guoja. If you don't, draw a card. Negate target activation or lineage trigger that targets a Fatestone or Fatebound on control. Level 3. If you control a Shenju ally, which is all the 4 cardinal beasts, if you control at least one of them in their released form, then this costs 3 less to materialize, so it drops from 3 to 0. On enter, you may put 3 quest counters on Guoja, or just heal 3. Not bad. So yeah, this is the big card. Turns into that big, scary Seiryu Azure Dragon, which has Spell Shroud, which means it cannot be targeted by spells, and Taunt, which means if this is awake, it has to be the target of attacks. So we're going to keep Fated Keepsake, Life Essence Amulet, Portentous Tengu, Rousing Battle Drum is going to be replaced in the future, Terraframe keeping, Ban of Burning Verdict keeping, and it summons a ban card. You can't have the ban card in your deck, but its ability generates the ban card, which gets around the ruling for some strange reason. Incandescent Reliquary. If you're a cleric or a tamer, it basically costs 0. Alex Clote, something of the Abyss. No, Arcane Blast wasn't banned. It was like something of the Abyss that was banned. That's also generated. If you're level 2 or higher, then this costs 2 instead of 3. Destroy up to 1 target Fantasia. If you control 2 or more Fatestone or Fatebound objects, draw a card. So Guoja is all about the Fatestones and them turning into powerful Fatebound beasts. Top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal a Fatestone card from among them, put it into your memory. Put the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. Useful card. Idle Thoughts, top 4 cards. Put them back in any order. Floating memory. Not bad. Journey's beginning. Draw a card. Put a quest counter. It's alright. Obscuring threads. Choose a target Fatestone or Fatebound object. Gain Spell Shroud until end of turn. Floating memory. Spell Shroud, once again, means cannot be targeted by spells. Oh yeah, Rile the Abyss. You can print this card. Must be in full color and is fully legal to play till we release the card. Strengthen the bonds. Buff counter on top of 2 target Fatestone or Fatebound objects. Broken Promises. As an additional cost, sacrifice Fatestone or Fatebound ally. Draw a card into memory. Quest counter. Yeah, keeping all the things together. Expel the Departed. It's 2.
Let's do it.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh man, we got lots of stuff.
Oh, what happened there?
Hi.
Did I push a button or something? I don't know. So where were we? We were at Broken Promises. Flame Wreath Calls, a card I plan to play in my Suzaku version of Guerrilla. Same with Shatter the Brittle. Flame Wreath Call. If you control a beast ally, which is all the Fate Stone cards when they're transformed, costs 3 less to activate, so 5 minus 3 is 2. Deal 3 damage to up to 2 target allies. If you control a Fate Stone or Fatebound object, you can use this card. Destroy target item or weapon with memory cost 1 or less, or reserve 5 or less. If you do, this controller draws a card into memory. Advent of the Shenju! A nice picture of Woja and Suzaku behind her. Put a target Fate Stone from banishment onto field. If that card is a Regalia, put 5 quest counters on your champion. Whenever you reveal this card from your memory, you may banish all cards in your memory. Draw a card into your memory for each card banished this way. It's a UR? Light the Hunt. 2 buff counters on target animal or beast ally you control. Peacock of Prosperity, class bonus, element bonus. If you reveal this from memory, you may put a card named Peacock of Prosperity from memory onto field. Draw a card into your memory. Companion Fatestone. On enter, put a buff counter on Companion Fatestone or a Fatebound ally you control. Whenever a Fatebound ally you control dies, transform into Fatebound Caracol. Intercept and retort. So you just keep this awake. If your champion gets attacked, intercept and gets +2. So it becomes a 3/3. Craggy Fatestone. If opponent materializes a card with memory cost 0, buff counter, rest this to transform. Activates its ability only if there are 2 or more buff counters on Craggy. Cannot be targeted by spells. Your opponents cannot materialize cards with memory cost 0. And this comes with 4. The next one, Fatestone of Revelations. Reveal 2 Fatestone or Fatebound cards from your hand and or memory. If you do, draw a card. Woja bonus. Reserve costs 6. Transform Fatestone Revelations. This ability costs level less to activate. So if you're level 3, it costs 3 less. So you can just reserve 3 and it turns into Young Wormling. 2/2 vanilla. Now we start getting into some of the spicy Fate Stones. So, enters the field rested. So you can't play this right away. Well, if you do, you can't really do much. On enter, ping your opponent for 1 to any target unit or champion. Guoja bonus. If it is awake, rest it. Banish 2 fire element cards. Transform, then wake it up. Cheetah of Bound Fury. 2/1 on hit. So your attack succeeds with Cheetah of Bound Fury. You may banish it, return to the field under its owner's control, and it enters in the rock form, the Fate Stone form. So just ping again. Lava Plume. Fast activation. You can play this as a reaction. On enter, as a spell, deal X unpreventable damage to target unit. X is the amount of other Fate Stone or Fate-bound objects that you control. But memory costs 4, so 2 to summon and 4 to transform. Firebird Trailblazer. On attack, ditch 1, draw 1. 2/2. Comes with 4. Now this is an advanced Fate Stone, the Fate Stone of Heaven. On enter, destroy target non-champion object with memory cost 1 or less, or reserve cost 5 or less. So if there's anything pesky like a taunt card or something that like redirects spells or anything annoying like that, bring this in. Reserve cost 3. Reveal all cards in memory. If you have 3 or more Luxem Elemental cards, transform. Activate this ability once per turn and at slow speed. Becomes the Heavenly Drake. Immune to spells. On death, heal 3. 3/3. So, vigor, so you can attack, end phase, wake it up, so it can retaliate if needed. So I'm definitely gonna play Unrelenting, Lava Plume, and probably Craggy. Not sure about Revelations, not sure about Heaven. Most of these material cards I'm using. Like Faded Keepsake, Life Essence Amulet. Portentous Tengu, Tariff Ring, Band of Burning Verdict. Target animal or beast ally you control gets +1 attack and gains True Sight, so you can attack stealth units. But only if you're a tamer as well, which Guoja is a tamer. And the extra cards, where are the extra cards? Oh, the extra cards are right here. So you come, like they all Recollection decks come with a full playset of every card in the main deck. So you can like swap things out as necessary. So amongst the whatchamacallits, amongst the Guoja builds, it seems that Fire Suzaku and Wind Seiryu are the most prominent archetypes. You can also play Water Genbu, and I think it's Wind Byakko, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Wind Byakko. If I just go on Grand Archive stats, surprisingly, there was only one Wind Seiryu deck at the Southeast Asia Nationals. Okay, so most prominent is Wind Seiryu, then Water Genbu, then Fire Suzaku, and Wind Byakko is last. The thing is, I don't think... It says, generate an Arcane Blast card. Are there Arcane Blast cards in this extra little thing here? Suzaku's getting popularity due to good fire cards. I mean, good fire cards, it's just a fact of life. Like, I guess, like, my interest in Grand Archive started when I followed Han Chu, who is an artist for Grand Archive. So I always knew about the game for quite a while because of Han Chu. I just never got into the game. From a distance, it looked interesting. The card art was great. And then I saw it at a local game store. I asked about the game, and the store owner gave me a demo deck. Or a demo pack. They drew Diana, right? I mean, I think they did. They definitely drew Mordred. Which is kind of surprising. Because, like, if you look at Han Chu's Twitter, it's like most of their art is of women. And congratulations to Han Chu, speaking of which. Her big promotional art for Brown Dust 2 is being featured at the entrance of Anime Expo. So good on her. Why is this thing so hard to open? Like, my nails are short, so I don't want to, like... I can't do that. Yeah, she's done art for Grand Archive. She's done promotional art for Brown Dust 2. She's also done promotional art for Nikkei. So you can kind of infer the nature of her art. Which I wholeheartedly approve of. You know what I don't approve of? This packaging being, this airtight packaging, which I cannot open with my sweaty hands and my short nails. Hey, guess what, Chad? If you complain about something enough times, it'll work out. Observe. So there's a start guide. So expel the departed, idle thoughts, alright. Flame Wreath Call, Shower the Brittle, Advent of the Shenju. Okay, there we go. We got Arcane Blast. Thank goodness. Cost 11. What the hell? Okay, let me read Seiryu Azure Dragon. Okay, so Spell Shroud cannot be targeted by spells. Taunt has to be attacked if it's awake. On attack, choose one of the following two effects. Effect 1. Generate an Arcane Blast card and banish it. As long as it's banished, you may activate it, ignoring its elemental requirements. So, you don't need to have Arcane, but you still need to pay 11. Okay, let's read it. Arcane Blast. Action, mage spell, activated at slow speed, so only during your main phase. Efficiency. This card costs level less to activate. Level refers to your champion's level. Deal 11 damage to target champion. Also, hello, Dora. 11 damage. I think that's the highest printed damage I've seen on a Grand Archive card to date. Whether it be an action or a spell. That's a lot of damage! Okay. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Second effect. Empower X plus 2. X is the amount of arcane element cards in your banishment. So, you banish... I guess you try to banish as much as possible. So, Azure Dragon attacks for 4. So that could take down a lot of taunt allies. Like Hydro Guard Retainer, Bullfrog. So on attack, you can empower... Okay, it comes with 3. So, 2 plus 3, 5, empower 5. So add 5 levels to your current level. So if you're level 3, you can become 8. So then 11 minus 8, it only costs 3. But that's like best case scenario. I don't think your opponent's going to let you get to that point. And if you do get to that point, I think you deserve to win the game. I wonder if you can go crazy and just quote-unquote generate more. Is there a limit to the amount of cards you can quote-unquote generate? Because if there's not, then this card gets kind of goofy. Gorsh. There is no oh my god. Well, if you get to 3, if you generate 3, I think you deserve to win the game at that point. Well, Spirit of Fire. And look, it's got a bird motif. It's got the Suzaku motif. If the card... There you go. So, thematically appropriate if I'm playing Fire Suzaku. This is a funny card. As long as you have copies to supply it. Okay, so if I just have, like, in theory, just grab all the arcane blasts I can, then sure, go ahead. Generate as many as you want. That's really hilarious to think about. So yeah. Koja, okay. Koja. Heaven's Favored. Yeah, likelihood of generating that many? Low. Very low. Like, at most, you'll probably get, like, 1 or 2. But still, 11 damage. Well, if I look at the Winserdu database, main deck, what are they playing? Dungeon Guy, which makes sense. Serdiu's Command. If you control an arcane element Shenju card. So, Serdiu. It's just Serdiu. You can ignore the arcane elemental requirement. It costs 2. Until end of turn, whenever target beast attacks. Trigger all of its on-attack abilities twice. So generate So generate an arcane blast twice, or empower X plus 2 twice. So that's a nice way to like drive down the cost of any arcane blasts. Okay, now I have a question. Though. Because you activate Arcane Blast from the Banishment Zone, which is like top right corner up here. So when you activate it, does it go to Graveyard? I assume it does. Or does it just go poof because it's a generated card? Like, I want to get these ruling questions out of the way so I don't do something stupid and illegal. Okay, after it leaves intent, it goes to Graveyard. So then I guess you can, like... add it to the game. Alright, so then you have to add it again. Yeah. It's just cool that they have like double-sided cards. It's just the downside is that any Fate Stone decks I play, I cannot double sleeve the deck. Oh well. That's fine, I guess. What does Byaku's command do? Let's see. Buff counter. If that ally is a Shenju, wake it up. Okay, so you can just play this multiple times. Buff Seiryu, wake it up, so taunt activates. Oh, I just need clear sleeves. Harness Lightning. Empower 4, banish Harness Lightning. Target ally gets +4 attack until end of turn. Then banish Harness Lightning. Okay, so you can either empower 4 or get +4 attack. Auspicious Manifestation. Banish Shenju ally you control. Return that ally to the field under its owner's control, transformed at the beginning of the next end phase. Huh. I guess I gotta look for Auspicious Manifestation. Oh, Dream Fairy, yeah, I'm gonna need that. Alright. Well, I'll just have to do a lot of hunting. But yeah. It was worth getting the Mordred Recollection deck, if only just for Dungeon Guides and Frostborn Paladins. And... well, I plan to experiment with all the Guoja decks. Like, I'm pretty much set in playing, alternating between Water Terra, Kongming Control deck, and Wind Razor Gale Kongming deck. I just gotta wait for those 3 Visits cards to come in the mail. But anyways, that'll do it for tonight. I hope you all enjoy this Guerrilla stream. Like, I just felt like just diving head in. Like, I'm committed to playing this game now. Oh yeah, they ship the cards. It's just they're still in the United States. I think last time the update was in the last couple of days in June. It's somewhere in Los Angeles. And we all know what's happening in Los Angeles. World Cup and Anime Expo. So things are going to be extremely busy over there. But that'll do it for the stream. Thank you all for joining me tonight as I do a surprise unboxing stream. Next stream will be Saturday, I believe. I'll be diving into Genshin Impact's latest patch. I'll put all these away for now. Well, good night, everyone, and remember, stay prime.